Hello, so welcome to the demo. So today we have a demo for Opto Life Sciences, which is a manufacturing facility and deals in a pharma industry. So today our entire focus on sales, manufacturing, then related purchase order, just basically the whole life cycle. Whenever you punch the sales order in the system, to how the manufacturing order is generated automatically due to the configuration that we have done, and it also shows the capability of Odoo where you can see and you can save a lot of time in manufacturing. Also, you can save a lot of inventory and the value which got wasted many times when there will be a more production, but the sales forecast not like that. But the and vice versa, where the sales forecast is there, but the inventory is not there. So all these process can be handled by Odoo. And this demo is not limited to the capabilities. As you can see, there are multiple modules in a system which will help you which will help in supporting your business. So once you understand your full requirement, then we will customize all the solutions that your business need to increase the efficiency, productivity, and to remove all the unnecessary tasks, and it will then eventually save your cost. Perfect. Then, in order to start, first I'll start with sales. So this is a sales module where we will create the quotations as the first basic cycle of sales, and from that quotations to sales order, then to manufacturing to delivery. This is how this is integrated to the other module to make the flow easy and to have the log of everything that we have done. And also in save, we have this, and this is common throughout all the modules where every activity get logged. So you can always have the logs that whatever the person or the user has done for this particular action or for this particular flow. So first, the basic things which are common. This view, if we see the views, these are the views that are common in all the modules. These are these we call global views. So these are different views according to your data. See there's the different data that you can see in this on the screen. Then we have a Kanban view, and this Kanban view we can add some stages also, so that you can move this data freely. Then we have calendar view where you can see your meetings aligned. And you have pivot view. Accordingly, you can customize this view as per the data that you added in the system. Also, you can insert this data into the spreadsheet directly. Click on confirm. A new spreadsheet will be generated. You can download it and you can also share from there. Right? Then we have graph. We have different set of graphs. Then we have this view. Right now it's coming blank because we have set up this new database for your company, and we have added the product as well. So quickly I'm moving to the products that I have set up for this company, Opto Life Sciences. So this is the demo data that we get from the internet. So this is the finished product that I have defined. As you can see in our system, there is a granular level access where you can maintain each and everything related to that product in detail. So I can see this is a sellable product. The category of the product is a growth, service, or combo. Then invoicing policy, delivered, and product quantities. These are the basically invoicing policy in which the invoices will be generated. Then the track inventory, and if you want to track the inventory or if it's a consumable, all these things will be defined in this particular field. So it's the detailed version we can cover in our trainings or in a detailed demo setup. So this is just a 360 view that all the things we can maintain related to the product. Then we have different tabs. If you have any optional product to sell with, you can also sell those optional product or market it here. So whenever you are making the quotation, those optional product you can add from here. Then we have inventory. We have to do some configuration to make the things automate, like where I'll show you in the upcoming video that as soon as I create the sales order, the manufacturing order will be automatically created in the draft stage. So that's how these are the configuration behind it. Then we have to define the packaging. If you like produce the product and packaging, then you have to define the packaging, and then those products will be produced in package and with the lot number and the serial number. So I'll quickly move to the sales order. I'll create a new sales order. These are the customers that we have to add in the system. So this is the part of master data. So all this data is a part of master data. Whenever we set up for a business, we will have to add this data. We will request this data from them. And then I'll add the product. Then I click on 100, 1020 I want. And then you can see, as soon as I confirm, a sales order is confirmed, and you can see that automatic manufacturing order is created, automatic delivery is created. Once we complete the manufacturing order, then we can deliver this product to the particular customer. Also, you can, if you want, you can according to your business, you can do some changes with the part of customization. Like if you want to add approvals, or if you want to add some fields, or if you want to record some extra details, that you can do as well. These are some fields that are already there and the part of standard project, like salesperson, sales team, company, customer reference, tax, physical position, projects, etc. Second, delivery details, tracking details. All these things can be done. Now, if we click from manufacturing, so if I open the view, I'll just duplicate quickly. Here you can see this is also connected with the manufacturing facility. So if a person wants to see, or a admin department or the management department wants to see, or the middle managers wants to see what is the flow, then they can go from here, and the users have to go through the modules, because in Odoo you can give the permission of read, edit, delete, another permission to see or to work in the module according to your business and according to the need of the business. So the user restriction is there, always there. You can always decide the restriction of the user, whatever module he wants to see, whatever module you want the user to see, what are the details that you want to see, at which level only the documents, or he can even edit. All these things can be defined in the Odoo, right? So if I have logged into the admin ID, so that's why I can move freely, and these all the tabs are visible to my ID. But as soon as we define the users accordingly, those tabs will be hidden, which are not be used by that particular user. So now the manufacturing user will come here. He can see the manufacturing orders. So you can see a manufacturing order is drafted. You can see a manufacturing order is here at this confirm stage. Now a person can proceed from here. A manufacturing person can proceed from here, and if I want to see the manufacturing order from here, the exact view will be open. See, now there will be an exact view. Okay, this view is from the sales module, as sales is written there. So if I go back through the breadcrumbs, these are the breadcrumbs. Then you have to click on manufacturing. This will come from here. But if you go through the manufacturing directly from the manufacturing module itself, you have to go click on the manufacturing module and click on manufacturing orders, and then click on this particular confirm order. From here you can see that automatic purchase orders are created, because at the time of explaining the product details, I've explained that there are some settings that we have done, or the configuration that we have done to do all these things in automation state. So in order to achieve that, first we have to see what are the purchase orders we have. We just click from here, and the same rules follows. This I can do because I am an admin, but whenever there are users, or every user has their own different paths of doing their work. So they have to go to the purchase module. As a purchase user, if I be able to tell you, then you have to go to the purchase module. You have to see what are the quotations I have right now. So these are the three life cycle quotations I have right now. Okay, and if I come from manufacturing module, the same view will be visible. So this is to show that everything is connected with each other. There is a very less chance of error by any one user. So now we'll proceed with this purchase orders. These all things I have defined the BOM. At the end of the video, I'll show you how I have defined the BOM, bill of material, for that particular finished good, and that is drop, I drop in our case. I'll confirm this order, then I'll click on receive, and then I'll receive this product in our warehouse and then validate it. That's how I proceed with my field. And also in pharma industry, there is a common process of quality for the incoming or raw materials. That also we have in our previous projects. We have implemented many pharma companies where the main process rely around, or they want the process to be quality enabled process according to the certification that they have. So for that we have a new module called gate-in, where we can introduce the gate-in and the quality parameters inside the PO. So while receiving, you have to go through with the gate security, then the process material, and then perform all the quality tests that you have. And then after that, if the product is rejected, then we'll go to the reject location. So you can create the feedback order for that, or the guide notes for that. Or if it's if the product is fine and it has passed all the quality, then we'll go to the main stock. From there, the manufacturing will use it. But right now, I'm only showing you the simple process. Now the second order, receiving. Now the third purchase order. Let's see. So now we have material in our system. Now we can proceed with the MO. And for that, we have to submit the material requisition. The manufacturing user have to submit the material requisition. Also, we can define the work orders. So I have defined the work orders, like the operation, what is the work center, what is the operation of the work center, how much time it will need, how much quantity, how much it's in which stage, and then we have followed the floor planning. So it is easy for the manufacturing department to have the control in each and every detail and each and every aspect of the production. They can track every detail, so the productivity and the efficiency can be increased. Okay. Then I'll submit the material acquisition. This material acquisition will be moved to the inventory person. So this is the inventory person. This is how the inventory person will see that these are the, or inventory executive will see these are the products that I need to release to the manufacturing facility. Then he will confirm. Also, we have given the cancellation reason. If he wants to cancel in any case, he can cancel it. So we can confirm it, and manufacturing can use it. Accordingly, our stock moves will take place. So in order to see the stock moves, or in order to see how much material consumed for a particular order, you will always be able to do it. We have different reporting sections in our Odoo system for every module. Whatever data or whatever processes that you do will be recorded into the reporting system. Okay. So every ERP has three ways to see things. First is management level, where the management is more concerned about how the work is going, what are the budgets, how the cost is moving, what are the efficiency, how the productivity is there or not. Then for that we have dashboards, we have reports. Then we have middle managers who has the control of all the flows where the approvals are required. So for that we have a status system where we can introduce the approvals so that everything can be in control. and there will be there will be no chances of error. Then third is user base, where the real user who do day-to-day work in the system. For that, we have very detailed and easy workflow so that they don't get confused. And also, we will provide the trainings and the training materials to them to make them expert in the system. So, in Odoo, the Odoo have planned everything for each level so that everyone's job will be easy. Okay. Then in the material equation, we have requested the material, and also the material has been uh, arrived in the manufacturing facility, and you can see it's coming from the production location. So we have defined as a part of master's data, the locations, the warehouses, inventory details, report, stock moves, all these things are there. In order to set up this, I have like configure all these things. Okay. Start the production. Then we have different options after starting the production. Do we need to create the production delivery? Do we need to have extra material equation? So yes, we have that option in middle of the production. If you see that there are some materials which need to be requested, then you can again create the material equation, and also it can be tracked. Then if you want to complete the partial order, the partial order can also be completed, and you can also return the material which is left after completion of the partial order. So yes, we have different custom uh, flows, and but it's the standard flow. But each and every process and each and every, if not 100%, but 90-95% can be done by Odoo solutions. Then we create the production delivery. We'll create for 500, and then we'll go to the production delivery. And you can see this is the production delivery page we have created. Here you can define, or inventory person can define the inventory person's view, that how much he has got and how much is rejected. So this we have given after so many iterations and so many requirements from different industries, from different over the years, from different customers, that every time we have tried everything, but whatever, like if we release 500 products, but during transit or during movement of goods in reality on the grounds, if here the inventory person has only received 400 and 100 are damaged or lost, or anything can happen to those, then how will they record this? Then we have given this option where the final inventory person can decide that the production team has released 500 quantities and total we have received this. So you can have the control at each and every moment. So you can see and you can have the perfect balance of inventory and the perfect count in the inventory to decide or to plan your sales or to the production accordingly. As Odoo also provides the sales forecast and production planning, that is also there. So here I'll click on receive. Then you can see there are two transfers we made. First transaction is production to rejected location, where I have rejected 100. Second transfer is for production to stock. So this is updated now stock, and you can sell this. Okay. Now we'll do the second production delivery. I will have 500. So I am doing the delivery in different parts. So you can see as soon as I click and fill all the quantity that needs to be made, it's auto completed. Now I'll click on production delivery. Then I'll receive this. This time I'll receive 4 coins. I'll receive, and that's how my manufacturing is completed. My work orders are completed. Of course, if the floor plan is a floor app is integrated, then also we have the option where while doing the real production, they can control the timing, they can control everything. So that's a particular app, and that is also a part of it. Now we'll move back to our sales. and then now we'll deliver our products. So now we have standard quantity, the 100 has been rejected. So we will validate this, and it will give us that the order was of 1000, but we are now giving 900 quantities only. So do we need to create a back order or just close this sales order? So we'll say yes, create the back order. In this way, you can have different sales orders, or you can partially deliver the sales orders. Okay. Now the sales order is done, and this particular finished goods has been delivered to the customer. Now you can create the invoice from here. If I click on create invoice, we have different options to create invoice: regular invoice, down payment, in percentage, down payment, fixed amount. You can create all of these things. I'll create regular invoice, and here the account department will start. So from here they will see, they will adjust, they want to adjust anything, and they will post this sales customer invoice, and we record it in the system. So this is the whole cycle of from sales to manufacturing, and the integration of inventory and purchase in between. And then this is not limited. We have many solutions like Gaten I've told you, lot and sequence for tracking I've told you, and the quality. If you want to integrate the quality in manufacturing as well as in purchase order while receiving the raw materials, we can do that. So yeah, thank you very much.